Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Kevin Asoyan, Andy Simo, and Nick Strom unable to join us today. I'm so mad at myself. I literally had texted out Jose Altuve, hits, runs, RBIs. He had a 2-run homer. I ended up taking Gunnar Henderson because I don't know what I was thinking. And Gunnar Henderson went 0 for 4 with a walk and a run. So I'm so mad at myself. Great hits for you guys. Pacers stay hot. And Strom, Seiya Suzuki, they get an RBI single early on. So, man, it sucks. So, I'll let Kevin recap yesterday's picks.
Yeah, yesterday was one of those just what could have been. Good overall parlay, and Gunner just didn't come through. But Pacers money line for myself, 130 to 121 victory for them. Just good clean ball. They came out with 43 points in the first quarter. Halliburton was great, and dude, this team is legit. I really think they could win it all. So, looking forward to the finals now with both these series kind of over. But Strom had Seiya Suzuki over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I was at this game. He had a nice RBI single, little line drive to left. So that hit for him. He did only go 1 for 5, so that was nice that he got the ribby there. He's just a ribby machine this year. And then Gunner Henderson over 1.5 RBIs. Unfortunately, couldn't come through. Cardinals beat the O's, and Gunner was 0 for 4 with a walk. So
And a run. So it just sucks they didn't get the hit.
Yeah, walked and scored. Yeah, you're right. Yep. That is brutal. Got halfway there. So yep. With that loser, 4-23 in the month, down 6.3 units. I'm 16, 10, and 1. Andy 10, 14, and 3, and Nick 12 and 15. And we could use some hits here. We got 4 parlays left this month.
Yeah. Two puts us pretty much even on the month. So we'd like to get there. Yesterday obviously would have been a huge boost, but man, I'm so mad at myself for not taking Altuve. Like all the numbers were there. He's hitting like 450 over his last 7 games. I was like, oh, he's batting 200 against lefties. I'm not going to take it. Guy goes yard, has like 3 hits. I don't know, man. But let's move on.
Onward we go.
So I'll start with Strom's today. So he is going Jose Altuve, hits, runs, RBIs. He says Altuve's been hot, 12 for 24 over his last 7 games with 8 runs and 7 RBIs. He's gone over the 1.5 number in 6 of his last 7 games. He's faced Severino a lot in his career. He's 11 for 37 against him, and his great splits at home. He's hitting 343 on the year. So look for him to stay hot against a bad Athletics team. It's a great pick. I mean, he's the hottest player in baseball right now. Just recently dropped in our fantasy league for no reason, and then the guy's going off.
Classic in our league.
Yeah.
No patience. One slump and they're out.
Yeah, he's one of the best consistent hitters over the past 15 years. Like, I don't understand that logic, but, Cardinal fans, so. All right, Kev, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go some baseball today. I'm going Dodgers money line, early game here, and we have Clayton Kershaw on the bump. It's going to be a bullpen game for the Guardians. They're going to start with Colby Allard. He did start 1 game to start the season, which is interesting, and then he's been bullpen, just 1 inning each outing. So curious to see how many innings he throws here, but I think the Dodgers will have no problem hitting him. They're a top 3 offense in just about every category. Not much needs to be said about them. For Kershaw, he's actually faced a few of these guys a handful of times, so they have a 103 batting average against him. Obviously, he's not the Kershaw of the past. I'm hoping he has a good bounce back game here, as the Cardinals' offense really has not been good at all. They're bottom 5 in a lot of categories. They can hit homers, but outside of that, batting average is really bad. On base is pretty bad. Batting average balls in play is really bad. So just not an impressive season so far from the Guardians. They're scraping by. They are above 500, but just not a great team. I think the Dodgers get the sweep today in the early game. Noon start here.
Yeah, I was looking at this. Dodgers have been pretty hot lately, and Kershaw's on the bump. Obviously, he was injured most of the year, had a bad first start, but I don't think he'll go deep into the game, but if he gives you 4 innings, 1 run ball or something like that, you'd be really good with that. So
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Guardians are 4-6 in their last 10, I believe. So nothing special out of them lately.
all right. So to round it out, I'm going with the late game. I'm going Yankees money line. This line was at 170 and it moved pretty substantially to about 155. So I just hope Aaron Judge plays, or maybe there's a new pitcher pitching. But Yankees have been hot. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Their offense has been great. They're facing UC Kikuchi of the Angels, who's a lefty. They are crushing left-handed pitching. 278 average with an OPS around 800 as a squad. And then Clark Schmidt is going for the Yankees. He's been okay. He's had quality starts pretty much all of his starts in May, except maybe his last one. So I think he's going to bounce back here against a struggling Angels offense. But what I really love about this is obviously Kikuchi's been okay this year. He's due to regress and get hit a little bit. But the Angels bullpen, man, it is bad. 6.31 ERA as a unit. Just terrible. So I think the floor of the Yankees they have a really solid bullpen. Clark Schmidt, if he can pitch 5 or 6 innings, and that offense, they should take care of business tonight.
Yeah, I really like this pick, regardless of who's in the lineup here today for the Yankees. I mean,
Honestly, I just hope Aaron Judge plays. Like, that elevates their offense so much.
No reason he shouldn't. Not a guy who needs a rest day. If anything, throw him at DH.
Yeah, right, exactly. But if they have a new pitcher, Clark Schmidt doesn't go, and it's a bullpen game, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's just you got to have Judge in the lineup because he can go yard any day. So
yeah, yep.
All right, let me pull up that slip here. So to recap our picks, we got Yankees money line at -155, Dodgers money line at -148, and then Jose Altuve over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at -115 comes out to a +415 for today's parlay.
Early baseball, gotta love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Games start at noon. It's gonna be fun.
Let's go.
Gotta watch Dodger offense. Get to watch Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge. Hopefully, it's a good day of baseball right there.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Let's get it.